Well, if you haven't already heard, today Canadian sport is being celebrated. It's about encouraging good sport and celebrating the power of sport to build the community and get you and I moving. Trending now in sports, it's Sports Day in Canada. Our guest is Elio Antunes, who's the president and CEO of Participation. And yes, you're sporting a wonderful jersey there. Elio, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yay! Where's your Stampeders jersey, man? Come on, go Stamps, go!
I'm sure they're pretty popular in Calgary today.
Yes, absolutely. Elio, by the way, is joining us on a Skype video call, and you can follow along at #SportsDay. We are celebrating sport today. Explain.
Well, we are. We know that good sport can do great things for individuals and for communities. It contributes to your health. Positive life lessons, building community, and so this is our 5th annual RBC Sports Day in Canada, and it's really a way for communities across the country to celebrate that power of sport and what it does for communities. We have almost 2,000 events happening from coast to coast to coast this week and leading up until tomorrow, all participating and encouraging their local residents to get out there and be active and play sport.
And you make a good point. It's also happening in our community as well. Tomorrow, it's the 4th annual Strides Run Streak, and also at the Talisman Center, they're hosting a day of activities, including swimming with 2 Olympic-sized pools and a lot of fun over there, too. Everybody in Canada is coming together and realizing, as you mentioned a few moments ago, the importance of sport. But what do Canadians believe about sport, Elio? And the reason I'm asking you about this is because, well, we always talk about how kids aren't as active as they should be. So what do we as Canadians believe about sport, and maybe do we have to change our way of thinking?
Well, we only have 5% of Canadian kids that actually meet the recommended Canadian guidelines for physical activity. And as adults, only 15% of us achieve those guidelines. And so we really have a crisis on our hands here in Canada and really internationally. So sport is a great way to get active and get outside, meet people, and be part of a broader community. And when we surveyed parents, we had 83% of parents agreed that sport really contributes positively to individuals' health, life lessons, and really helps kids grow and be happy and healthy. However, we also have about 60% of parents that said that there's a caution out there, and sometimes parental behavior around kids' sport can actually have a negative impact on those health benefits. And so we want to ensure that sport is good sport, and if we can have good sport, we'll have great communities.
Where does it start? Does it start at home? Does it start in the school? Where does it all start?
Well, I think it starts everywhere. I think we need to keep sport and physical activity in perspective. And kids participate in sport because they want to have fun. They want to be with their kids, with their friends. And so as adults, I think we need to recognize that, respect that. And we work with our sport partners called True Sport, and they say that sport should have really some 4 core values in order for it to be good sport. Encourage fairness, encourage excellence, and striving for your best. Inclusion, involve everyone, and most importantly, have fun. And if we can ensure that those 4 values are integrated in community sport for kids, it will be good sport.
There's a number of role models here in Calgary. I mean, we are in a winter wonderland here. We have the Rocky Mountains and incredible skiing conditions and just incredible facilities as well, too. I'm assuming that also helps to encourage a youth to say, hey, you know what? Maybe I can do that as well.
Absolutely. Role modeling, whether it's an Olympic, Paralympic athlete, or quite frankly, whether it's the parent of the child. I think role modeling has a very profound impact on the behaviors of kids. And so I think we all need to, as a society, as a community, encourage kids and be good role models, get up there, participate, enjoy what our country has to offer with respect to physical activity and sport, and get out there and be active.
You know, part of the problem, I guess you would probably agree with too, is that we hear a lot of athletes who get themselves into trouble, and unfortunately that makes the news more so than anything else. We have to, again, as parents, remind our kids that it's more than just that. It's more than just some individuals. There's a bigger, larger meaning.
It's true. And professional sport, I think, can do wonders, again, to motivate and encourage participation, but it also comes with some potential negative aspects. And we need to remember that professional sport is really, it's entertainment, it's business, it's not necessarily grassroots sport, which is what we're trying to encourage with our kids. And so again, keep the focus on fairness, inclusion, fun, and we'll be okay.
On a Skype video call from Toronto, it is Elio Antunes, who's the president and CEO of Participation. Go Sports Day, and go Calgarians. Enjoy the weekend, because there's a lot of free stuff. Elio, thank you very much.
Dig up your jersey, wear it today in support of sport.
There you go.
Thank you.
Love it, love it. Yeah, and make sure it's a stamped shirt. A lot of other things are happening in and around our city. An evening of seasonal song. George Haley Academy of Music is presenting its annual Christmas concert. An evening of seasonal song. If you'd like more information on this great event, 403-245-9545. This is Trending on Shaw.